The hidden wonders of the earth even shock locals upon discovery. Welcome, esteemed viewers and audience, to TikTok 5 Discovery, where every journey is a door opening to a world full of surprises. This time, we embark on a special adventure to find stunning yet little-known locations, some even absent from Asia's travel maps. Not only do these places offer breathtaking landscapes that leave you in awe, but they also hold profound cultural stories, deeply marked by time and the spirit of the local people. And it is this combination, the beauty of nature and cultural depth, that creates unforgettable experiences. So, if you're seeking something new, unique, and truly touching, join us on this journey. The North Sea of Vietnam has long been known as a picturesque landscape painting, where nature and people blend in every breath. The overlapping mountain ranges, lush green valleys stretching far, and winding rivers create a scene both poetic and majestic. Standing on the mountains is An Chiat Waterfall, one of the largest and most beautiful waterfalls not only in Vietnam but also in Southeast Asia. The waterfall, nearly 30 meters high and 100 meters wide, cascades day and night like the music of the great forest. Beyond that, the waterfall area captivates with endless rice paddies, vibrant green in summer stretching as far as the eye can see. And when autumn arrives, the fields glow brilliantly in golden hues. It can be said that this is not just a wonder of nature but also proof of the deep bond between people and their homeland. Then in Vietnam, let's head to Nam, a province in northern Thailand. Here, gentle rolling hills embrace verdant valleys and vast primeval forests. Thus, Nam has become an ideal destination for those who love exploring peaceful and pristine nature. When the rice harvest season comes, the terraced rice fields stretch like a golden carpet under the sunlight, creating a stunningly beautiful scene. This is also the time that makes everyone want to visit and feel the vibrancy of this land. Additionally, one cannot miss the unique culture of Thailand, namely the floating markets. In low-lying and riverside areas, merchants move on small boats, trading directly on the water. Surrounding the floating markets are cool green trees and lush fruit and vegetable gardens. Floating markets have a long history, originating from times when people lived by the river and boats were the main means of transport. Each market has its own character, from fresh agricultural products to unique traditional handicrafts. Not just places of commerce, floating markets play a vital role in cultural life, clearly showing the close relationship between people and their natural surroundings. Coming to beautiful Laos, you'll be enchanted by ancient cities, Buddhist structures, and ancient heritage sites. Even under the gentle sunlight, Laos's capital Vientiane appears with a rare tranquility, not bustling like many other big cities. Vientiane offers a gentle, slow-paced space, where every step feels relaxed amid the friendliness and sincerity of the locals. This city is not only an administrative center but also a treasure trove of original Buddhist cultural values. Ancient architectural works still stand the test of time, with Buddhist statues and finely carved reliefs telling the sacred stories of a land rich in tradition. If Cambodia boasts Angkor Wat and Vietnam has Hue, Laos also holds Luang Prabang, a gem on the banks of the peaceful Mekong River. Luang Prabang captivates with its Asian architecture bearing the colors of time, like a vivid painting of history and ancient Laotian life. The serene natural scenery complements the mysterious, solemn palaces that whisper of the country's many ups and downs. Most notably is Quang Si Waterfall, 29 kilometers south of Luang Prabang City. Surrounded by lush green forests, this majestic waterfall is an unmissable destination. The convergence of many large and small waterfalls create a perfect natural landscape both grand and poetic. Visiting Quang Si is like stepping into a fairyland, hearing the gentle murmur of water, feeling the wonderful harmony with nature. where nature lovers come to enjoy relaxation, immerse in the cool, clear waters, and capture photos as beautiful as paintings. This is a journey of peace and deep emotions for every soul. The journey continues through Myanmar, where most people follow Buddhism. So the tradition of temples is highly developed here. One of the famous tourist spots in Myanmar is Shwedagon Pagoda. S. Robe, Buddha Kakusanda. The most special feature of Shwedagon Pagoda is its ancient architecture and the 90 tons of gold plating on its walls. The top of this upa is adorned with thousands of 76-carat diamonds, emeralds, and golden bells, incredibly radiant in the morning sunlight. Bagan, with 2,000 temples and stupas, preserves many beauties of Myanmar's Buddhist architecture and history. Bagan is also a historical witness of the Myanmar people from the 11th century. Bagan was once the capital of the Anarata dynasty, extremely prosperous and developed around 1044. The interesting thing when you visit Bagan is that you can rent bicycles or horse carts to tour and admire all the beautiful sights of this place. Additionally, there is Tong Kalat Monastery located on Mount Popa. Tong Kalat is a spiritual tourist destination attracting millions of visitors from afar, especially Buddhist devotees. To reach the temple, you must climb the mountain with over 800 steps from the base to the summit. You can rest assured as along the way, you'll enjoy the diverse flora and the beautiful panoramic view of the Three Bay region, refreshingly green to the eyes. At Tong Kalat Monastery, you not only admire the unique architecture steeped in Myanmar's history but also see clouds floating around the temple, waiting to become gods. Not stopping there, the journey also opens up a destination that stirs the heart. India, home to exquisite temples, vast deserts, majestic rivers and mountains, and the Lotus Temple, also known as the Temple of the Lotus, a special symbol of faith and beauty. Located just a few kilometers north of the capital, like a lotus rising from the water. The temple is surrounded by 9 clear lakes, symbolizing the 9 petals supporting the pure soul within. Construction began in 1976 and took over a century to complete. The Lotus Temple is not only a place of prayer for the high followers, but gradually became a crossroads of religions where people of different beliefs can quietly sit together under the white marble roof, finding a bit of peace in their souls. From afar, the temple's architecture looks like a vivid sculpture, with 27 marble blocks skillfully arranged to form soft, graceful, and sturdy petals. The path to the temple center symbolizes the 9 directions of life, where people find their true selves in silence. A bit further, when crossing gentle hills and entering the headwaters of the Himalayas, the Uttarakhand Valley of Flowers appears like an open book among the clouds. Situated at an altitude of about 3,000 meters above sea level, located in Uttarakhand state, this valley stretches over 87 kilometers and is a gathering place for over 300 species of vibrant flowers. Each passing season, the scenery here changes its attire. Its purity and rarity led UNESCO to recognize it as a World Heritage Site. A natural treasure in the heart of India. If mountains and forests bring a sense of peace and romance, then the sea opens up a completely different world, vast, expansive, and enchanting. In southern India, the Lakshadweep archipelago emerges like a string of pearls in the Indian Ocean. Comprising 36 large and small islands, it is one of the most preserved and pristine archipelagos over centuries. The sea is emerald green like jade, with white sandy beaches, rows of coconut trees swaying in the wind, and the gentle sound of waves day and night like the ocean's lullaby. Lakshadweep has been compared to a precious raw gem of the Arabian Sea. Where people live in harmony with nature, time seems to slow down for the soul to relax and find peace. Next, head to Malaysia to explore the Kinabatangan River, the country's second longest river. The river flows calmly through vast tropical forests on Borneo Island, not only providing precious water but also serving as an essential transportation route for communities along its banks. Along the riverbanks are countless rich ecosystems. From mangrove forests to dense rainforests and long stretches of white sandy beach. More notably, it is home to many rare animals like the Borneo elephant and proboscis monkey, creatures you might only have seen in films. Besides its ecological role, the Kinabatangan River also holds deep historical and cultural value. Over centuries, this river has been intertwined with the lives of indigenous people, witnessing the development and changes of many generations. Not merely a river, Kinabatangan truly is a symbol of the sacred connection between humans and wild nature. Next, the journey takes us to Cambodia. Beside the Kinabatangan is Redong Island, also flowing through the dense forests on Borneo Island. Though not as famous as Kinabatangan, Redong still has its unique beauty. The pristine forests along both banks and diverse ecosystems make it an indispensable part of Malaysia's natural landscape. This island also plays an important role in the lives of indigenous communities. From ancient times to the present, it continues to be a source of life for many species. And here is Rattanakkiri province in northeastern Cambodia. This land still retains its almost pristine natural beauty, with primeval forests stretching far, towering white waterfalls, and emerald green lakes. This is truly a paradise for nature exploration enthusiasts. The stilt houses of ethnic minorities peeking through the mountains are not only dwellings but also symbols of a lifestyle closely connecting with nature. About 50 kilometers northeast of Siem Reap City, Phnom Kulen National Park is a prominent destination in Cambodia. This place not only possesses majestic natural landscapes with white waterfalls and lush forests, but is also a sacred land in the hearts of the Khmer people. Notably, the approximately 30 meters high Phnom Kulen waterfall is a highlight attracting many visitors. In addition, this area preserves many historical relics and ancient religious structures, reflecting the beliefs and culture of the Khmer people. Gunung Mulu National Park in Malaysia is recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. Famous for its massive and magnificent cave systems. Here, there are enormous limestone caves along with emerald lakes creating stunning scenery. The ecosystem of Gunung Mulu is very rich with over 200 million species and thousands of including many rare ones. Visitors can choose to explore caves, go hiking, or conquer the 2,377 meters high Gunung Mulu peak. Additionally, this area is also a place to experience wildlife and learn about biodiversity, immersing oneself in pristine nature with adventurous activities. Therefore, Gunung Mulu becomes an ideal destination for nature and exploration lovers. Angkor Archaeological Park, located in northern Cambodia, is an important historical heritage with a series of unique ancient temples. This area, spanning over 150 square kilometers, was once the center of the Khmer Empire and served as their capital for many centuries. Built from the 9th century, Angkor is a brilliant symbol of ancient civilization. The architecture here is a wonderful blend of Hinduism and Buddhism with famous structures like Angkor Wat, Bayon, and Ta Prohm. Each temple is not only beautiful in form but also contains profound spiritual values, reflecting the long-standing cultural and religious traditions of the Khmer people. Today, Angkor has become a top tourist attraction in Cambodia, contributing significantly to economic development and cultural heritage preservation. Putrajaya is the administrative capital of Malaysia, located about 40 kilometers south of Kuala Lumpur. The city was built with the goal of becoming a modern management center, combining traditional beauty, fresh natural landscapes, along with river and lake systems and extensive parks create an ideal relaxation space for everyone. The architectural works here are both prominent and rich in cultural identity. especially administrative buildings and mosques. The creativity and design, harmoniously combining Islamic spirit and Western style, has created a unique beauty found nowhere else. Returning to Vietnam, we cannot fail to mention a region famous for its peaceful beauty called Yen Bai. Here, nature generously bestows diverse terrain, with high mountains, deep valleys, and numerous river systems. The terraced fields in Yen Bai are not only the fruits of labor but also artistic works, cultivated by human hands through each season. Especially during the rice harvest season, the shimmering golden color spreads across like a large carpet that makes anyone passing by stop to admire. The cool climate year-round, particularly pleasant in summer, makes this place an ideal destination for those who love nature and wish to enjoy tranquility. Moreover, Yen Bai also marks its historical significance with relics associated with the nation's heroic resistance wars. This further enhances the spiritual value of his land. Not far from Yen Bai, visitors will encounter Long Kok Ki Hill, a destination increasingly mentioned by many as a green gem amidst the vast forest, where tea terraces follow one another in soft, undulating waves stretch into the horizon. Long Kok Ki is not only delicious due to the soil and climate but is also cultivated and processed using traditional methods. Each deep bud is a quintessence of heaven and earth, cherished in every processing step. The fresh air, serene landscape, along with the traditional stilt houses of ethnic minorities, create a space rich in cultural identity. Not only producing tea, this place also develops ecotourism, contributing to improving the lives of local people and spreading cultural beauty to visitors from all over. Located about 200 kilometers northwest of Hanoi, Moc Chau is a beautiful plateau in Summa Province. This place is famous for its lush green tea hills, mustard flower and plum blossom fields blooming in spring, creating a brilliant natural painting. Additionally, Moc Chau is home to many ethnic minorities such as the Hmong and Thai people, contributing to a diverse cultural identity, especially the 632 meters long and 150 meters high Bac Long Glass Bridge is an unmissable attractive destination. Singapore is a country that is not large but tidy, neat, and also praised as the cleanest city in Asia. Therefore, this Lion Island always attracts a large number of tourists to visit each year. Located in the heart of modern Singapore, Merlion Park has long become a sacred symbol that anyone coming here wants to visit. The Merlion statue, half fish, half lion, majestically spouting water against the blue sky, not only makes people marvel but also brings an indescribable sense of peace. Weighing up to 70 tons, cast from solid concrete, this statue represents the strength and longevity of the Lion Island. Not stopping at admiration, visitors can also leisurely stroll around the park, letting their souls follow the cool breeze by the calm river, or simply sit and chat with relatives, capturing every beautiful moment of the journey. In front of the statue is a long pier extending into the river. For here one can gaze upon the entire Merlion Park, blending with the magnificent beauty of Marina Bay. A scene that calms the heart before the beauty blending nature and human hands. Continuing the journey, Marina Barrage opens up a completely different space. Not only a hydraulic engineering work, playing a role in water regulation and flood control for the entire city. This place also amazes visitors with its modern yet intimate beauty. Located in the center of Singapore, this barrage is associated with the first large-scale artificial lake in the heart of the city. Besides impressive technical elements, Marina Barrage is also an ideal meeting point for gentle visits. People often stop by the sustainable gallery to learn more about the environment, then leisurely walk to the top of the barrage, watching the sunset gradually descend upon the calm. Occasionally, boats glide lightly on the water, sails billowing in the wind, or the image of dragon boat teams bustling with drum sounds, all creating a vibrant and inspiring space. And then when stepping foot to Marina Bay Sands, no one is not surprised by the pristine beauty of one of the world's most famous structures. With an area of over 15 hectares, Marina Bay Sands is not only a symbol of luxury but also an architectural masterpiece imbued with a creative spirit. 3 towers stand tall in the sky connected by an infinity pool. Immersed among the clouds that open up a space suspended between heaven and earth. Every evening, this place becomes a stage of magical lights. The entire Marina Bay lights up with brilliant lights, shimmering and moving to music, making anyone who witnesses it mesmerized, reluctant to look away. Not stopping there, Gardens by the Bay is the perfect ending point for the exploration journey. From the first glance, this area has made many people marvel at its grandeur and uniqueness. The super trees, up to 50 meters tall reaching straight to the sky, are built from steel frames covered with ferns and countless rare plant species. This area is vast and immense like a fairy tale forest. Here, over 200,000 plant species from around the world converge, coexisting harmoniously in two his. When night falls, the entire garden transforms under brilliant lighting. The super trees shimmer with light, changing colors rhythmically to the music, creating a feeling of being lost in a mystical festival in the heart of a futuristic city. Thank you, esteemed viewers and friends, for accompanying us on this journey. The trip that not only unveils the hidden wonders of Asia before our eyes, but also awakens in each person a love for nature, admiration for the hand of creation, and appreciation for the cultural beliefs of various ethnic groups. If you feel that what you've just experienced can touch your heart, remember to click the subscribe button for History_Core to continue expanding to unfamiliar lands, exploring untold stories, and deeply experiencing the beauty of life. Goodbye and see you in our next videos.